Here's the truth. Not all quiet luxury girls are the same. Each one moves differently, shops differently, and lives day-to-day differently. There's the woman whose home smells like sandalwood, the one who wears a pair of vintage Levi's that hang just right, the minimalist who edits her world like a mood board. But true refinement has archetypes, and each one expresses quiet luxury in her own way. Because quiet luxury isn't one aesthetic, it's an ecosystem, a spectrum of archetypes, each one fluent in her own version of refinement. Welcome back to Golden It Girl, where glow-up psychology meets It Girl strategy. This video is a part of my Quiet Luxury series, so hit subscribe and follow along for more. Today, we're decoding the 5 quiet luxury archetypes, the subtle energy codes behind women who feel effortlessly refined. Because everyone wears quiet luxury differently, the real question is, which one feels like you? After you watch this video, if you really want to know which quiet luxury archetype you are, I've linked my free quiz below. It'll show you your signature energy, how you move, create, and embody refinement in your own way. And once you know your archetype, you'll want to learn how to live it. Inside the Golden Vault, my paid subscriber community on Substack, I just released a new premium article called The Quiet Luxury Archetype Guide: How to Live Your Archetype. When you become a paid subscriber, you'll also receive the Soft Reset ebook, my 7-day guide to realignment, so you can glow up from the inside out as your premium welcome gift. And every month, I send one paid subscriber of the Golden Vault a $50 gift card towards something quietly luxurious, simply as a thank you for being part of this community. It's my way of giving back to the women who make this space possible. The link's below if you'd like to join us, take the quiz, discover your archetype, and start living the energy that makes you unforgettable. Everyone thinks quiet luxury is about neutral tones, clean lines, and just looking expensive. But here's the thing, every woman who embodies it carries her own energetic signature, a psychological blueprint that shows up in her choices, her presence, and her space. There's an intention behind everything she touches, because quiet luxury doesn't just come from the wardrobe, it comes from the woman. And that's where these archetypes begin. Each archetype expresses refinement in a different way. So the question isn't what you wear, it's which energy you embody. Because quiet luxury isn't just a look, it's a language. And once you learn to speak it, you stop trying to prove and start embodying. So let's break it down, the 5 archetypes of quiet luxury and how each one moves through the world. The Minimalist Muse is the woman who's mastered the art of restraint. Her home smells like sandalwood and feels like serenity. There are white linen curtains swaying in a quiet breeze, ceramic mugs stacked neatly beside a single Le Labo candle burning low. Her aesthetic is calm sophistication. She doesn't buy excess clothing, preferring to invest in timeless pieces she'll wear for years to come. She wears Totem on weekdays, the Row on weekends, and Aesop hand soap in every sink. Even her phone feels intentional. Very few apps organized into color-coded folders, Apple Notes filled with lists instead of paragraphs or noise. Her mornings are ritualistic, lemon water, a 5-minute journal, and emails already scheduled to go out at 9 a.m. She thrives on systems, not to control her life, but to create calm within it. She's the friend who remembers to send thank you notes, folds her sweaters like origami, and always leaves dinner early to get her full 8 hours of rest. Her luxury isn't about opulence, it's about order. Every object she owns has a purpose, every choice has a reason. Her energy is calm, a quiet home, a clear conscience. She moves slowly, speaks thoughtfully, and gives everything a touch of ritual. On her nightstand, the Kinfolk home, Joan Didion's The Year of Magical Thinking, and a linen-bound journal filled with checklists more than confessions. Her favorite films are quiet and beautifully composed: A Single Man, Call Me By Your Name, and Past Lives. Her playlists consist of Cigarettes After Sex, Joni Mitchell on rainy mornings, and soft jazz or piano while she works. She collects simplicity the way others collect things, sparingly, reverently, and with taste. The modern heiress is the woman who looks like she has generational wealth, even if she doesn't. Her elegance was shaped by years of observing how graceful women move, speak, and make others feel seen. The details in her world are polished. Morning matcha in fine china, a handwritten list on Smithson stationery, and a fresh bouquet of hydrangeas replaced every Sunday without fail. Her aesthetic is timeless minimalism with a whisper of tradition, Celine tailoring, and Loewe leather. She loves to wear a cashmere shawl on flights and perfume that smells like bergamot and neroli. Her energy is classic, but quietly rebellious, timeless, traditional, yet subtly defiant. She knows how to follow the rules of elegance, but she's rewriting what class looks like in the modern age. She's fluent in etiquette, but never uptight. She knows everyone by name: the valet, her Pilates instructor, the woman who makes her iced latte. She's warm, polished, and unhurried. You won't find her chasing trends or dabbling in fast fashion. She's not trying to impress anyone. She's curating her legacy. On her coffee table, there are Azulin's The Impossible Collection of Fashion, Vanity Fair Diaries by Tina Brown, and a monogrammed notepad for personal correspondence. Her favorite films are aspirational yet introspective: The Talented Mr. Ripley, A Good Year, and The Holiday. Her playlists flow between eras: a little Frank Sinatra on Sunday mornings, Fleetwood Mac while getting ready, Lana Del Rey when she wants to feel nostalgic. Her home is filled with the sound of soft jazz and fresh flowers. Every detail, from her signature scent to her posture, says she's a woman who knows where she comes from, and even more importantly, where she's going. The Creative Sophisticate is the woman who makes you want to romanticize your life again. Her world is layered with art books stacked beside her bed, coffee stains on her sketchpad, and a wardrobe that reads like a love letter to individuality. She gravitates toward Katie, vintage Margiela, and pieces that feel lived in and full of story. Her aesthetic is what some might call art school elegance: imperfectly perfect, textured, and rich in emotion. Her home feels like a mood board of her inner world, with framed film stills, a record player spinning Galaxy 500 on vinyl, a candle halfway melted beside a notebook filled with thoughts she'll never post online. She wears Le Labo Te Noir 29 because it feels like memory on skin, smoky, mysterious, and full of nuance. Her energy is introspective and feminine. She's magnetic not because she's trying, but because everything about her feels meaningful. She's emotional but not chaotic, expressive but grounded. She processes through beauty and communicates visually. She's the kind of woman who redecorates after heartbreak and writes essays that sound like therapy. She doesn't chase trends. Every choice has a story, every outfit a subtext. Her luxury has depth. On her bookshelf, you'll find Joan Didion's Slouching Towards Bethlehem, Patti Smith's Just Kids, and Deborah Levy's Things I Don't Want to Know. Her favorite films are Before Sunrise, In the Mood for Love, and Vicky Cristina Barcelona. Her playlists move between eras: Cigarettes After Sex, Maggie Rogers, and the XX, the kind of music that fills a room without overpowering it. The Wellbeing woman is the softest kind of powerful, the woman who's built a life that feels like a long exhale. Her mornings begin with movement: a coastal walk, Pilates, and sunlight filtering through linen curtains. Her kitchen counter holds oat milk, adaptogens, and gratitude lists instead of clutter. She's the kind of woman who lights a stick of Palo Santo before opening her laptop, a small act of intention for good energy before productivity. Her aesthetic is refined ease. She wears Jenny Kane sweaters, Joja activewear, and Doan dresses. She shops for longevity, not novelty, and gravitates toward brands like Costa Brazil for their clean formulations and quiet beauty. Her home smells like eucalyptus and Palo Santo. The air itself feels curated. Her energy is balanced, holistic, and radiantly grounded. She's calm in the way women become after learning to protect their peace. She doesn't chase success. She magnetizes it through alignment. She works hard, but with flow, not force. You'll find her at the farmer's market after Pilates, in her kitchen diffusing essential oils, or reading something spiritual on a Sunday morning. She doesn't do chaos, not in her home, her Instagram feed, or her relationships. She lives in harmony with her nervous system. She's proof that calm can be captivating and not boring. On her bedside table, you'll find The Untethered Soul by Michael Singer, Homebody by Rupi Kaur, and The Great Work of Your Life by Stephen Cope. Her favorite films are meditative and sunlit: Under the Tuscan Sun, Eat, Pray, Love, and Something's Gotta Give. Her playlists sound like Golden Hour, Angus and Julia Stone, Nora Jones, and Khruangbin. She's the embodiment of nourishment, mind, body, and spirit. Her life isn't about escaping the noise. It's about turning it down until she can hear herself again. The editorial minimalist is the woman who walks into a room and everyone turns to look. Everything about her feels intentional: the slicked back bun, the espresso-colored fit, the subtle gold earrings that catch light when she turns her head. Her aesthetic is sculptural simplicity. Thoreau, COS, Saint Laurent, clothes that speak in clean lines and muted tones. Even her drink is edited, an espresso martini, perfectly balanced, never too sweet. Her home mirrors her mind, monochrome but never sterile. A single sculptural mid-century modern chair anchors the space, and her coffee table holds a stack of apartamento, kinfolk, and architectural digest issues. There's always a Boy Smells Hinoki Phantom candle burning, woody, smoky, faintly masculine. Her energy is sharp, sensual, and emotionally intelligent. She's calm under pressure, observant, and quietly self-assured. She doesn't fill silence, she commands it. She loves her own company, edits her circle often, and finds inspiration in architecture, literature, and art museums on Saturdays. On her bookshelf, Joan Didion's The White Album, Ottessa Moshfegh's My Year of Rest and Relaxation, and Annie Leibovitz's Portraits. Her favorite films are slow visual studies of character and control, Phantom Thread, and A Bigger Splash. Her playlists are minimalist, moody, and quietly magnetic, Françoise Hardy, Thievery Corporation, and Air. Her life is a masterclass in restraint. She doesn't post often, doesn't overshare, doesn't over-explain. Her power is presence, that quiet confidence that makes mystery the most expensive look of all. So, which one sounds the most like you? Maybe you saw yourself instantly, or maybe you moved through a few, shifting between the calm of the Minimalist Muse and the creative spark of the Sophisticate, because the truth is, these archetypes aren't boxes, they're mirrors. They're not here to confine you, but to reflect the many ways your refinement can take shape. Some seasons you'll crave stillness, others you'll crave expression. You're allowed to evolve. Quiet luxury isn't a label to wear. It's a language of self-respect. It's the way you value your time, what you tolerate, and what you no longer explain. It's the moment you stop seeking validation and start curating peace. The shift from how do I look to how do I feel? So whichever archetype feels like home, or whichever you're becoming, let it guide you back to yourself. That's the real luxury. Take the Quiet Luxury Archetype quiz on my Substack to discover which archetype you embody and learn how to express it through your wardrobe, rituals, and rhythm. When you live your archetype fully, everything around you starts to rise to meet your energy. And if you're ready to go even deeper, inside the Golden Vault, my paid subscriber community on Substack, I just published a new premium article, The Quiet Luxury Archetype Guide, How to Live Your Archetype. It's an in-depth companion to this video, showing you how to build habits, routines, and environments that reflect your personal, quiet luxury energy from the inside out. When you join the Golden Vault, you'll also receive a premium welcome gift, the Soft Reset ebook, your 7-day guide to realignment and glow up from the inside out. You can find it at the link in my bio, or go to goldenitgirl.com, where I've also curated this season's style, beauty, and It Girl essentials. Thanks for watching Golden It Girl. If you liked this video, be sure to like, subscribe, and send it to your bestie. And as always, keep growing and glowing, and I'll see you inside the Golden Vault.